because might as well. So if you wanted to do a polygon of trees, for instance, okay, you have to have your libraries already set. So what you're going to do is inside of Terrain Builder, make sure you're on your trees layer, also your tree shape. We are. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to hit view shapes. And then we're going to come to this one right here that says add a polygon. And we're going to go just like this. We're going to basically create a polygon, double click to close. So now we have this polygon. Okay, now say if we're just using this for instance, you can get very detailed with this polygon if you'd like. So just click this little button here that says edit selection, and you're going to click in here. You're going to right click and you're going to hit fill to add new objects. So now I don't want to use vanilla trees on this, so I'm going to turn off my vanilla trees. And I'm also going to turn off my vanilla brush. I'm sorry, my bliss brush. We want that on. We're going to keep off our vanilla brush because I don't want anything from Chernarus in here. I just want Livonia stuff. So trees are going to always be T underscore. So now you have all of your different trees that you want here. We're using Picadilles. Let's actually, we're going to turn off this DZ all because I don't want to call trees either. T underscore. All right, so we're just going to use these for instance. So we're going to grab a bunch of these trees. So the preset name, we're going to do this tree 1. So just T1. Your object density, this is where you control how many different trees or like how thick of the trees you want. We're going to go 100. So your clusterations, I just turn everything off. This will crash your bulldozer almost every time. So just turn all of this off and then we're going to hit OK. And it's going to fill us with trees. So now if we come back to bulldozer, we're full of trees, but that's not enough trees. Say you want different trees, or now you want to add your brush in. So you're going to same thing, just right click, add new objects. This is where we're going to do the brush. So let's turn off the normal brush. I don't want Chernarus brush. If you want Chernarus brush, you can have it. We're going to turn off the DZL as well. Brush is always going to be B underscore. So let's grab a bunch of these like that. We're going to name this one B1. We're going to set our brush to like 60. We don't want it as dense as our trees. Your clusteration, turn all of these off and just hit OK. And then, you know what, for shits and gigs, we're going to add stones too. We want to have like little stones that are throughout the forest that people can, you know, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm talking about. So let's go to stone. We're going to use stone 2 through 5. We're going to call this S1. This is just what I name it. We're going to make this only like 20. Again, turn all of these clusteration properties off and hit OK. Now, whenever we come back into bulldozer, you've got all of your brush. You've got your stones. You've got everything. Everything's there. And like I said, the density, if you don't want it this dense, you just don't use 100. Use density of 50. Use density of 10, whatever the case may be. So for instance, say inside this little forest that we have, we want to mix in some pine trees. We don't want a lot. We just want to mix in a little bit of it. So we're going to right click on it. We're going to go to fill a new area. We're going to turn off, let's see here, turn off these trees. Turn off the vanilla trees. We're going to go to T underscore. Trees are always T. And let's go to the Pinus or Picadilles. Picadilles is fine. So let's just add these 3 trees. We're going to call this T2 because you can't name it the same. And we're just going to call this 5. So 5%. So turn all of this off. Hit OK. Now when we come back here, 5 is clearly not a lot. Oh, my bad. These are the small ones. So now you'll see that we have a mixture of like little pine trees in there, which we only use 5%. So there's not going to be a lot. There we go. There's 2 little ones. There's one. And yeah, I mean, that's how you do it. You just do object fill. to be honest, you can fill this with whatever you want. With whatever you want. I haven't tried doing it with water yet, but yeah, this is how you do trees. And it's really cool. It's really cool. You can do multiple fills. And what I like about it is it's just based on where you draw the lines. And then of course I don't want the trees here. So I'm going to right click on this and I'm going to remove this polyline. I don't want the polygon there. We're on our trees. So I'm just going to highlight all of this. We're just going to delete them. Then when I come back into my bulldozer, they're all gone. That's it. It is that simple, my friend.